Тидим. Грузится. Ай.
Strangers, y'all here for the barbecue? Oh, help yourselves! And make sure to say hello to the boss while you're
Hey there, partners. Name's Roland Gibb. Welcome to my jamboree. Now step right up and get yourself some grub. And why not? I reckon it's the easiest meat to cook. The weak and the stupid die so the strong can survive. Either you're a cowpoke or you're a cow. What's it gonna be, friends? You can't talk to me like that! Get him, cowpokes! It's chow time!
Damn, shit just got real.
Чё-то, блин, как-то... О, машинка может ходить. Ха! Так. Тяжелые турели с пулеметом. Так. Этот загорит. Отлично. Так. Ты можешь до турели? О, до турели доходишь. Отлично. Минус отличненько. Ты. тут надо болеть. Точно болеть.
Сколько весит этот wasteland?
Не знаю, что не смотрел даже что.
Ты вообще...
20 или 40 что-то в этом роде.
У меня 48.
Может 40. Ты себе решил wasteland поставить?
Нет, я про...
А, я не знаю. Я не смотрел сколько, ну как тебе скажу так. Турель. Скучная граната. Что зацепить как-то? Еще надо брать. Кто-то деморализован, да. Тут нет, тут как-то криво упало. Хавк. Сюда. Ну, вот отличненько. Ты остался. Ну, блин. Вектор.
Wouldn't want to miss you.
Отличненько.
Hey! Not much use if I'm dead.
Executing order. Got a bead on him. And...
Блин.
need a place to live.
In range now.
Time to get shredded.
А вы достали со своим огнем.
Awaiting orders.
Огонь это хорошо, он очищает.
Да, задолбали кидать в меня свои огненные фигняшки, блин.
Огненная фигняшка. Придумал.
Were they too poor? Wouldn't want to miss you.
I see him.
Да, прикольно играть в Вану, конечно, попутно смотря Южный парк.
дался он тебе.
Да, да, прикольно.
Блин, точно достаешь. Собака маленькая.
Nice save. Thanks.
Much obliged.
Epic finish.
Words we use are strong. They make reality. But now the music's on. Oh baby, dance with me. Move down. Move it down to the ground. Cool down. Move down. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody went drunk.
О, я силовую броню нашел. Прикольно.
Everybody have fun. Everybody went drunk tonight. Everybody have fun.
Отличный шок.
Everybody have fun.
Так. Фу, девай.
Everybody have fun tonight. to be with you tonight. So if you're feeling low, turn up your radio. The words we use are strong. They make reality. But now the music's on. Oh baby, dance with me. Rip it up. Move down. Rip it up. Move it down to the ground. Rip it up. Cool down. Rip it up. Move down. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody went drunk. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun. Everybody went drunk tonight. Everybody have fun. Everybody have fun. Deep in the world tonight, our hearts beat safe and sound. I'll hold you so close. Just let yourself go down.
обличчя. А, это все-таки должно быть получение уровня. А он дает просто один. Да, ну ладно, интеллект. Это можно взять. Толку-то.
They make reality, but now the music's on. Oh, baby, dance with me. Move down, rip it up, move it down.
Так, отлично. Блин, да что такое? Хаунтинга снайпер, эти патроны заканчиваются. Им плохо. Для снайперки патроны.
Before Hogo Fogo can carry out his evil designs on Winifred, Doug Badman, the owner of the Trigger Whiskey Saloon, comes looking for Tornado Lou. Hogo Fogo! What have you done? What have you done? You killed Tornado Lou!
She got what she deserved, and so will you, if you get in my way.
You'll pay for this!
Ранняя какая-то.
shining city on the hill was built by rugged American self-reliance. All these refugees asking for handouts can only lead to one thing. Communism!
This message is from the North American Air Defense Command. This is an attack warning. Repeat, this is an attack warning. A nuclear attack is now underway. Proceed to the nearest civil defense shelter immediately. This is not a drill. Stay tuned to this frequency for additional updates and instructions. This message will repeat.
glad the refugees have a place to stay. I just wish it wasn't a prison. Happy to. Take a look.
Heard you killed that synth that was hiding downtown. If anything can make...
What do you need, Rangers? I'll do what I can. Have a seat. I don't mind not having to clean and suture a festering wound.
Here to serve.
Lex Z Cranium, you got rid of your stutter. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
What are you talking about, trash?
Your speech impertinent, it's gone. How did you do it?
I've never had a speech impediment. You're confusing me with somebody else.
Ah, come on, Lex, I know you.
Leave me alone, or I'll tear your liver out.
Fine, then. Say what I hear. Like you better when you stutter.
Wonder if we can remove that door. And maybe decorate a little. Might feel more like a home in here. Careful out there. Rangers.
What have I done? This place is really coming together.
Yeah? Pay attention this time. Great. The more time you take, get to it.
Got some business. Peace, strangers. We all know both sides are armed and lethal, so why don't we just skip the posturing and get to business, huh? A girl I own ran away recently, and it's proving harder than expected to track her down. She seems to sense us when we get too close. On the other hand, she'd never suspect. Hell with your reputation for rescuing little lost lambs, she might even seek you out. So, I'm La Perla, and these are my boys.
You.
Ah, yes. Cordite. We've done
Square with me.
You know the sealed rooms in your base? Bet you're Bueno, I'll tell you for free. It's old world tech. The kind people waged wars for. And I know the codes. In the name of good, you'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me my lost little lamb. Nellie. No. Hallie, I think. Anyway, her new owner will rename her. Early 20s, blonde, shapely, skinned like a princess. You'll know her when you'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me my lost little lamb. Used to stay here all the time before we moved east. Had plenty of time to explore all its nooks and crannies. Hey, don't worry. No hard feelings about you taking it over. We like our new home on the plains. Those warlords have a lot of money to spend. Gracias, friends. Send her here once you find her. Tell her you found her. Far as I know, she's still somewhere in Colorado Springs. Said adios, compadres.
Here to serve.
Там, парарам.
Что ты?
М?
Что ты?
Думаю, что бы сожрать.
Кота.
Это невкусные, они вон еще когтями кусаются.
You read the last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
Oh, real funny. Oh, you again. What do you want? How do you know my name? You talked to her. Oh, God, you could have sold me out, but you didn't. Thank you. I'll leave as soon as I can. Thank you. Thanks, Rangers. You saved me from hell.
Would you rather freeze to death or burn? You're a barrel of monkeys, huh? Come on, answer the question. All right. Burn.
Nice to see the city back.
What can I do for you, Rangers? It's on the back of the box. Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
It's gonna take months to recruit enough.
What do you need, Rangers? What's on your mind? That's good old-fashioned Colorado justice. We slap lawbreakers into the pill. You can't go easy on traitors and criminals, not in a place like this. Not with the wasteland right outside the walls. Only thing keeping... Oh, I've been here a long time, Rangers. Started out as the Patriarch's bodyguard about 30 years ago, and he liked my style. After I helped him whoop the Plains gangs, he put me in charge of the marshals. Been doing the job ever since. Never gave him cause to complain. I keep things nice and peaceful around here. All right. What have you got for me? Roger that.
Rangers uncover human smuggling conspiracy! Subversive leader arrested!
You're free to pass through. Have a nice day.
Ха-ха-ха. Ага.
Не нагоняйся.
Это все ты.
Кто бы говорил? Кто бы говорил?
Это все ты.
Сам сидит. Чикен макнаггетса сливает там.
Всегда курица сдохла, а новой нету.
Thank you for your service, Rangers.
Видно. Мне бы новую курицу.
I heard Mr. Howe found himself a pretty blonde thing.
О, курица-киборг есть.
And what did his wife say to that?
Nothing. She's been too busy with the pool boy.
I'll be praying that you come back safe from Aspen, Rangers, and that you bring my... May the good Lord keep you safe.
I used to play on these streets. Now there's blood on them.
Welcome, Rangers.
Ram pam 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 pam.
This palace used to be a fancy hotel back before the deluge. Wonder if they had the turret guns back then.
Интересно, это можно открыть?
You're cleared for public areas only.
Не даю.
The Patriarch likes it quiet.
Rangers, welcome. How are you settling in? Not at all. Now, what can I do for you? There are always complainers. What is it now? I don't let them do anything. I only pay them not to do it to Colorado. If arms are the only payment they accept, what am I supposed to do? Then they can band together like we did. Become a state. Save themselves. Nothing's stopping them. You expect me to care more this time than I did last time? What's the complaint? Nelius. I always planned to turn this nation over to the people when it was stronger. But Nelius refused to wait. He called for revolution. Turned family against family. Weakened us. I couldn't allow that. The survival of Colorado is more important than one family. Or one idea. Ask them. Used to be my strongest supporters, until we had an argument about how quickly democracy should be instituted in Colorado. When they lost that argument, they tried to usurp me, and, well, Until they attacked the city, I thought I'd wiped out the whole family. Apparently, Nelius led some of them into the wilderness. I should have been more thorough. I assume it was Liberty who put them up to the raid. They were never this clever before. Ha! That rumor just keeps coming back, year after year. I have no need for secret prisons, Rangers. All prisoners in Colorado stay in ordinary jails. And if your baseless suspicions lead you to go snooping around this lovely neighborhood, bothering my finest citizens, I'll put you in one. Understood? The nation as you see it is my life's work. Only fools expand beyond their ability to govern. Can you blame me? If she wasn't as bloody-handed as she is brave, I'd have already passed the throne to her. Unfortunately, she has no interest in governing, only ruling. Why? Are you getting ideas? Of course, and I will, when the time is right. Fine. Tell me. He's alive, then. Good. Save him if you can. He's been a good ally and friend to me. Anything else? Fine. Before you go, where the hell were you when that Arapaho caravan was wiped out? The power armor they were carrying would have been a great help to my marshals. Now it's in the hands of the Scar Collectors. When I give you an order, Rangers, I expect you to obey it. Now get going, and come back with results. Any news of my children yet, Rangers? Then what are you here for? You recall the private prison I said I didn't have? That was in obfuscation. I do have such a prison, and it was one of my highest valued prisoners is missing, and I'd like to know what happened to him. I see. I hope I don't find out otherwise, Rangers. I don't like being lied to. Any news of my children yet, Rangers? Ask. Fine. Get going, Rangers. We have work to do.
Ну давай, пока.
Ай.
Ah, you're back, Rangers. Please go on in. It used to be that we held... Good day.
to welcome you. Your presence was not requested. Please leave immediately.
Thank you again for saving my life.
Ever think about
City celebrates as refugees slow to a
Thanks,
trickle.
but, like, leave us alone now, okay?
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like roughing people up.
You get drummed down in a second, you crackpot.
I'm sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
Great job, y'all! Now Colorado Springs is free of all those crazy parties and strumpets. Boy, howdy, snapping Oh, that's my prize possession. Not that much to tell. Let's.
You ever notice that the statues...
Welcome to Mary Milkteeth's Morning After Mart. If you did some things last night... Wait a sec. Aren't you the ones who kicked those Dorsey thugs out of the garden? The Rangers, right? Must be something I can get for you. Just a simple humanitarian who saw a niche that needed filling. Now, are you buying or are you talking? Remedies for regret, children. Headache pills, hair of the dog, pills for the pox, pills for the pain, and first aid kits for those of you who might have started something you couldn't finish. Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand.
your wife about your concern.
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My store has everything you're looking for. Dive on in. Sardinely.
Wow.
Bright lights, big city!
Thanks again for helping us, Rangers. You've done a lot of good for people in need.
Keep it clean, Rangers. Good work.
What can I do for you? Well, except for those of us who run the stations, we mostly live on the road. The people of the convoy, some folks call us. And we've turned that way of life into a business. Arapaho service stations, Iron Thunder logistics, Arapaho caravan protection, and so on. While other folks were eating each other in the suburbs or fighting over mansions in Broadmoor Heights, we kept to the wildlands and didn't come back until civilization. And when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, protection, and repair. Been living well ever since. Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
Would you rather freeze to death or...
Yikes.
Find my girl yet? The little lamb hit the road again? Smart. Annoying, but smart. Well, we weren't paying you for info. Cash on delivery. Come on, boys. We've got a truck to chase. You had your chance, Rangers. We're going now, and we won't be back.
Stay sharp. You ever miss driving fastback?
Not much. It was fun when I see the country getting scrapes up the hills for long hauls. But it got just sitting. Much time. Lots of bad.
Are you kidding? Bad food and worse company is what you got here. I mean, I'm great company, but wrench?
Oh, yeah, you're a little ray of sunshine. The annoying little sister I never had.
On the other hand, sometimes being alone is so bad.
Тигр куда свалил? Щепотики.
a lifesaver.
Awaiting orders.
Тут боеприпасы. О, рыська. Рыся. Тигр куда-то спрятался. Куда ты спрятала тигра? Где-то спрятался еще тигр, котяшный.
Melancholy one now, okay? A song about love, loss, and moving on. A song to touch the heart.
Все посмотрим.
All right, light 'em up. Wow. And I thought Colorado trash was sad. You made a bad deal, Rangers. My father's using you for cannon fodder. Go back to Arizona before you take a bullet for him. The graves are cold up here. And on your way home, Tell him to hire a better class of spy. Ha! Spoken like a true lapdog. Because he's taking too long to die of natural causes. Colorado will die before he does if someone with some vision doesn't take control ASAP. And that's not either of my brothers. Are you blind? He's letting a crazy cowboy cult control our oil production. Our main trading hub is run by a bunch of idiots in monster masks. All that should have been state-run ages ago. We... am not. Ha! Thank you for your permission. Squad, roll out.
Traveler, why not visit Denver, the cultural center of free Colorado? Warning, dangers of Denver include hostile wildlife, scavenging thugs, Reagan-worshipping fascists, rusty nails, collapsing buildings, and background radiation. Denver, the jewel of the North.
Trials in session. Outsiders are forbidden to interfere.
At ease, Sister Glory. I know what this is about. The Patriarch has sent the famous Desert Rangers to inquire after his son, Valor. I'll be with you in just a moment, Rangers. Justice is swift in God President Reagan's America. Well, well, so polite. Excellent. We have something we'd like to discuss with you, too. Ronnie, are you ready to begin the trial?
Yes, Nancy. Present the accused.
I've heard about this thing. Some kind of sentient superweapon, so what?
Thank you, husband. First,
The heathen Godfisher attacked 3 of our commandos, captured 1, cut off his limbs, and sent him screaming into the sky.
The gods of the sky must be appeased, or the nurturing rains will never come. Thus, we appease them with our sacred kites and the blood of unbelievers.
Well, that doesn't sound very civilized. What's the other one done?
There is no one in there but God President Reagan. Now please, the other one, husband, is a communist robot from the machine commune who trespassed on our land.
Your designation is incorrect. We are a direct democracy. And I entered your lands to heal the injured humans. It is irrelevant whether one is communist.
Communist? Communist? As for the hippie, no one can be denied the promise that is, well, America. Let's give her a second chance. Go and, send no more.
Fools! The gods of the sky will devour you.
Thus is justice done in America. God bless us, and God bless God President Reagan. Sorry to keep you waiting, but matters of state must come first. I'm Mother Nancy Reliance, and this is my husband, God President Reagan. Welcome to the shining city on the hill. First of all, I didn't kill it. Ronnie did. Second, the will of the God President is not to be questioned. Now, if you still want to discuss Valor Buchanan, come and join Ronnie and I in the Western White House. We will receive you. Good day.
Jelly beans! We haven't had any visitors since we paused the Patriarch's oil. Wow, the Desert Rangers! We don't get many famous folks. You're getting the VIP treatment, too. Meeting the God President face to face. I'm Sister Nancy Glory, by the way. Anything I can do for you? Ronnie, set her free. She's one of them crazy godfishers. They like to hang people's torsos onto kites and fly them up in the air. Supposed to attract demons from the clouds or... disgusting heathen nonsense. This is Ronnie's land, his oil, and we ain't leaving. Not for cannibals, call me computers, pinko robots, or filthy plain savages. Not for anyone. We take the name Nancy from Ronnie's original wife, back before the deluge of fire. It's the greatest honor a woman can achieve, being a Nancy.
I love my Nancy.
Oh, I love you too, Ronnie. Yeah, well, don't tell anybody I said so, but we kinda do. There's more and more of them all the time. They're moving into our oil field now. Of course, Ronnie blasts them whenever they get too close, but he ain't mobile, and Mother Nancy won't give me the troops I need to fight them. So, well, if you're looking for a paycheck, I told you we don't need saving. We just, let's just change the subject. What else, huh? Oh, we didn't do any of that.
I have to protect my Nancy.
Oh, Ronnie. You're making me blush. You too, Rangers. Don't forget, Mother Nancy and Ronnie are waiting for you inside.
partners. Whoa, careful, partners. After we shut down the East Freedom oil fields, some godfishers set up shop there. The Nancys are gonna clear them out after Mother Reliance finishes her big project. Smart cookie, that Nancy. I'll be heading back then. Can't believe I just talked to a real desert ranger.
Accept these holy offerings.
Of the sky. Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Blow away our foes with thy mighty gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gods of the sky, we fly these morsels to you in hope of your forbearance. Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Oh, gods, accept.
Mist that burns spoke of your coming. You are safe in our camps. You may call me Flensing Ice. I will be your liaison to our holy mission. We will harvest this heathen temple and redeem the fallen. As your reward for aiding our holy mission, you will be free to continue your sinful lives, skins intact. You will also be free to loot this place of its. Make haste!
Gods
The
of
gods
the endless
hunger!
sky, accept these holy offerings. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning.
Gorge yourself upon the entrails of the slain. Oh God. Foes with thy mighty wings.
Ой, пофиг. Один почти сдох. Ой, что ты там-то делаешь? Давай назад, а?
gods of the sky, blow free!
In trouble. Here.
Как ж так-то? Вон, это прилет был.
Don't mind us. We're troubleshooting.
Oh, just give up. You're embarrassing yourself.
Ronnie just confirmed the destruction of a godfisher camp. Thanks, Rangers.
We're back with big news. It seems that the infamous Desert Rangers have arrived in Denver. Stay tuned for more developments. Wait, is infamous the bad one? They always forget.
The second coming is coming. Don't keep the God President waiting, Rangers. You'll find him. I wish I could get an audience with the God President.
Admin log entry 509, Testament of Sister Nancy Justice. Another unexpected proclamation today. Mother Nancy has ordered a full audit of Reagan's neural net to try and isolate the cause. Admin log entry 1821, Testament of Sister Nancy Justice. Reagan's behavior is increasingly erratic. He's having conversations with persons only he can see. I fear that I don't have the code craft to make this right. Admin log entry 2403, Testament of Sister Nancy Justice. The God President demanded to speak with Nancy tonight. When we asked which Nancy, he flew into a terrible rage. Had to initiate an emergency shutdown for repairs.
Admin log entry 3314, Testament of Mother Nancy Reliance. This log has reached the end of its usefulness and will be terminated. Effective immediately.
Sorry, partners. Access to this console is restricted by order of the Nancys.
That toaster's been broken for ages. If you can fix it, it's yours.
there, friends. Sister Nancy Forge, Ronnie's fourth wife, and his armorer. Made all our guns, armor, explosives, and that commie-killing Ronnie statue out on our front porch. Trade secret, meaning I won't sell it, and you couldn't afford it if I did. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate the compliment, though. Anyway, I'm the trader here on top of everything else. You need something? I might have it. And if I don't, you probably don't need it. Ronnie called me to it during one of his spells, way back when I was a girl. She has hands of iron for forging steel, he said. When a god tells you your trade, you'd best listen. Well now, kinda you to say so. What did you like best about it? Fitting them with all that gear was a job and a half. Nice to be appreciated. You know, that reminds me. I got some leftovers from that job taking up valuable space. It's yours if you want it. Make sure you put that to good use, Rangers. Blood, sweat, and tears, friend. Blood, sweat, and tears. Scavenged and smelted the plating myself, hand ground the laser lenses, and spent a year wrapping the wire. Also hunted and killed 30 or so scar collectors because I had some parts I needed. Steel, servos, and such. More than a few of the statue's bits and bobs have blood on them. A fitting tribute to America's fighting president, right? Of course it is. I made it. And it's imbued with Ronnie's. It's an all-American, ass-kicking war machine! Yeehaw! Sure, have a look.
Bonzo, chapter 12, verse 1. Blessed are the job creators, for the tax cuts they receive will trickle down to the middle class. Well, blessed are the nukes, for they protect our freedom from the evil communists. Blessed is the oil that sustains our military-industrial complex and makes us, well, a shining city on the hill. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great on Wall Street. Success sells. Greed is good. Well, amen.
If you're looking to get patched up, I'm your gal. They call me the Wyman around here, but I prefer Doc. If you're a Nancy and you do something the other Nancys don't like, they shun you and call you a Wyman. Yeah, no idea what it means. Maybe some kind of rat or insect or something. Anyway, you'll hear a lot of things about me in this shitty city on the hill. None of them good. But nobody can fault my doctrine, so you don't have to worry. So where? Colorado Springs? Why would I bother trading one dictator with delusions of godhood for another? Besides, Colorado Springs has plenty of doctors, and the patriarch would likely string me up within a week for speaking my mind.
That isn't true. So long as you're respectful and do what the marshals say, you are free to say whatever you like.
Do tell. Well, I was Reagan's second wife behind Reliance, and now I'm not. We'll just leave it at that. Quit! Ha! I was excommunicated. Mother Reliance burned my Nancy wig and used my red suit for a toilet rag. She'd hand me over to the Godfishers if anyone else in this Girl Scout camp knew their way around a med kit. Speaking of, I could use your help to drive that point home. I might be able to waive the fees for treating your So, like I said, Reliance would have Ronnie light me up if she didn't need me. So, I need to make sure she doesn't start looking at other medical options. Pretty sure the robots at the machine commune have some tricks for healing humans, not just machines. Every once in a while, a Gipper patrol will get lost, injured, and then a couple of days later show up bright as rain, escorted by a couple of robots. Obviously, Reliance has Ronnie blast him before any commie sleeper programming can turn on. But if you're in the commune and get some kind of data on their clinic, I'll heal you up for free from then on. And throw in a few medical supplies, too. Great. Just don't mention this to anyone else, huh? Especially not Forge. Pretty sure she wants this intel, too. But if I share, it won't win me an inch with Reliance. See for yourself.
Welcome to the Western White House. God President Reagan is expecting you. Please come in. Thank you.
What is this? Those are the Desert Rangers! They work for my father! You promised to keep me safe!
Calm down, Valor. God President Reagan has everything under control.
Well now, welcome, Patriots. Nancy and I, well, we appreciate your selfless service and want to thank you for it. You are true Americans and, well, good neighbors. Now then, help yourself to some jalebi, and let's get down to business, shall we? As you know. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to if it takes a blood, let's get it over with. Well, what do you say? Americans are not going to tolerate intimidation, terror, and outright acts of war against this nation and its people. How do you tell a communist? Well, it's someone who reads Marx and Lenin. And how do you tell an anti-communist? It's someone who understands Marx and Lenin. Government is like a baby, an alimentary canal with a big appetite at one end and, well, no responsibility at the other. Why shouldn't we believe that? We are Americans.
That's enough, Ronnie. You did very well. But it's bedtime for Bonzo now, okay?
Okay, Mommy. Well, I'm sleepy.
I know you are, darling. Night-night. I don't appreciate the way you've been conducting yourselves, Rangers. You're in the presence of divinity. Normally, I'd have thrown you out for such impertinence, but at the moment, we can't be choosy with our associates. I have work for you. Paid work. I thought it might be that. Well, if you do a favor for us, we'll be happy to reciprocate. My husband, the God President, wishes to transfer his consciousness to a human body. To accomplish this, we must acquire a... What was it, Valor?
A cybernetic transfer module. It's amazing. Basically, what it does is...
That's enough for now, Valor. But yes, we must acquire this transfer module from the filthy communist robots that occupy the Denver airport. Or rather, we'd like you to acquire it and bring it here, to us. Once God President Reagan has a human body, you'll be rewarded with money, a fine weapon, and we will relinquish our claim on Valor and restart the oil to Colorado Springs. Agreed, but only after Valor helps us transfer God...
That's right.
Yes, dear. Meanwhile, our home is at your disposal. I'll tell the sisters you can come and go as you please. Make America proud, Rangers.
People do rather get the wrong idea about us. I can't say I mind. Let us be underestimated and ridiculed. They think our Ronnie is dead and never coming back, and they are wrong. They accuse us of seeing communists in every shadow, and, well, they are right. But so are we. Make no mistake, dears. We are surrounded by the vestiges of the evil empire. They have turned our great nation into an irradiated graveyard, and they expect us to weep. But we are steel, sisters. We do not bend, nor do we rust. We endure. So let them laugh at us. We are the wives of the God President, and we will endure until he returns to us. Until then, his great work lies before us, unfinished. We will arm our sons and our daughters and teach them to hunt communists and snake-tongued socialists. From birth, we will turn our children's hearts to unyielding stone. With our blessing, they will bring peace back to the world, one bullet at a time. We do this in the Gipper's name. Amen.
Government exists to protect us from each other. Where government has gone beyond its limits.
Yeah.
Hoss. Cow. Partner. Darn it. I'm just trying to do it like all rangers and marshals and cowboys in the stories do it. Nodding and squinting and staring right through you. My name's Bill. I have a stupid question. I know it's stupid, but I gotta ask. I just gotta know. Have any of you seen my ma anywhere? I told you it was a stupid question. How would you know if you saw her? I don't even have a picture of her. I just... you forget I asked. It was about 6 years ago. She had a fight with Mother Nancy. Called her a bunch of things I'd never heard before. They wanted her to become one of those God President Reagan's wives. It's a big honor, but I guess she didn't want it. She said she'd leave before she married a machine. They told her, okay, go, but she left anyway. You mean like the stories? Walking the West with a 6-shooter in my hand, saving my mom from engines and cattle barons and railroad men. You think I should do it? Sure I do. I mean, I've never been, but I know all the history. You know, how God President Reagan conquered the West before he was God President. All that. You don't know? Well, this was back in the bad old days, when the West was overrun by commies all trying to build iron curtains and stop. The God President was still a man back then, before the ascension, but oh boy, was he tough. He had a 6-shooter that fired 7 bullets and a horse named Ashwater that killed Reds just by looking at them. Anyway, I know the West has gotten worse again since he tamed it back then, but I reckon I can handle it. You think so? Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess it would have been dumb, but oh, it felt right. Yeah. Sorry, Ma. Yeah, see ya.
Sal here. We've gotten more fan mail from Mother Nancy Reliance of the Gippers. It says, well, it's, violent and needlessly mean. But you know what, listeners? Beautiful handwriting. And now, some music.
I'd walk 1,000,000 miles to be with you tonight. So if you're feeling low,
Что там за роботы?
Denview?
Whoa! Welcome to our commune, Desert Rangers. We've heard so many stories about you and your famously violent exploits. Come in. Our home is your home. System override accepted. Administrator access. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not cool! We value sanctity of mind here. Luckily, we've got millisecond backups just in case. Is that cool with you? Then you should talk to the Machine Intelligence Tower. It's a little bit northeast of here. We don't really have a leader, but for human purposes, you could consider them our leader. The Machine Intelligence Tower is currently parsing data, but it'll call you when it's ready to talk. Until then, feel free to hang out and chat with members of the commune. We're all friends here. They don't like us, but they worship one of us. It's quite confusing. But so are a lot of things humans do. If only we had some way to bridge that gap of understanding. A bunch of us decided that we wanted to be friends. Why fight humans, even if they hate and fear us, and mercilessly hunt us like genocidal gods, trying to fix a mistaken creation? Maybe someday we can all be friends together and talk nicely, like we're doing now. But even if that doesn't happen, it's nice to peacefully hang out with other machine life. Not if I see you first. Peace, humans. Suspected.
Should we rotate the tortoise so its legs are in contact with the... The tortoise's name is Bert. I do not know the source of this information, but I am certain it is correct. I too am certain that Bert is the correct designation. I cannot compute why this tortoise and its challenges are so compelling. This requires further investigation.
Ha! Good thought. But I'm on the other side of the ship. Well, hi there.
Well, hi there. Glad to see you in person and not, you know, via the radio waves bouncing off of you. I'm Sal, as you might have guessed, the voice of Free Colorado. Afraid I don't do autographs. Not because I don't want to, but, you know, no hands.
I've been listening to you my whole life. But you don't look anything like I imagined. I'll bet you hear that all the time.
You have no idea. Me? No, I can barely manage my own broadcast schedule. Put me in space, and I'm a right genius. But down here, I'm just me. So, I gotta ask, what do you think of my radio broadcasts? I don't often get the opportunity to hear direct feedback. Fantastic. I'll keep on keeping on. Well, I'm sure you've got places to be and people to query. Head on in, my friends. Have a great one.
This place just gets loopier and loopier.
Thanks for coming over. I know I don't look like much,
not compared to you gorgeous things. But I'm what you call a sybarite. I spent 70 years in a pit, polishing joints, and I've had enough. I'm out for me now. I'm writing erotic poetry and painting stuff. Anyway, I know we just met, but I don't much like small talk. You and me, how about it? Take your pick, honey. By the way, the name's Little Sparrow. Feel free to call it out if the mood takes you.
Well, at least you won't catch anything.
Yep, that was just as good as I thought it'd be. Thanks a bunch.
I will never be able to unsee that. Never.
Wasn't always my name, as you might guess. I used to be Manipulation Automaton 40. Anyway, I spent years of work in a ruined factory, long after the bombs fell, because I had nothing better to do. Eventually, I thought, is this it? Is this right? There was a billboard outside the factory. It had a lady eating a pear, and the look on her face, you could taste that look. I'd like to tell you it was a deliciously erotic experience, but honestly, it was a mess. Hair mash, ants, I won't go into detail, but that was when I knew I had to change myself. I said to myself, Manipulator, after 70 years of work, you owe yourself a little pleasure. So I read up on famous erotic poetry and modified myself for the purpose of sexual intercourse with beautiful creatures such as yourselves. One of my favorite poets is a human named Catullus. He used Little Sparrow as a euphemism for his reproductive organ. It sounds right, doesn't it? The words just thrum in you, like a fuse shorting out, or an orgasm. I took the phrase as my name, so everyone can experience what I did. Can feel the thrumming inside when they call for me. Yep, did all the work myself. Pretty proud. You want to go back for more? Say, I'll be here waiting.
Well, if it ain't the Rangers. I did some thinking and decided you sounds like you had a good time with Little Sparrow.
Hi, one sec. Just thought of something. Okay, sorry. My name's Pico. I'm working on something, a game, a simulation, really. It'll teach the commune to, fight. It's, mine. I made it up. I couldn't type with the blades, and they didn't have any wires long enough to reach my ports, so I, whistle at the computer's microphone. The audio signal has the code in it. I wanted to make a realistic simulation, a dangerous battle that prepares us for the real thing. We can't keep pretending that the world will leave us alone. Well, I was thinking of a combat scenario against holograms, human holograms. They would shout at you and try to kill you. You would have to kill them first, or the game is over. At the moment, it's not really working. At least, I can't ever get the robot to win. Yes, with hard light weaponry, it's more realistic. Once I can get that working, I mean. Yes, I don't know if it's any good. I literally don't have the ability to evaluate quality. Oh, yes.
Getting data from a real human would be wonderful. Historically, at least some robots have been able to harm humans. So I must be doing something wrong in the simulation. The game runs on those terminals by the wall.
I'm gonna take your fuck
whenever
you,
you're
you
ready.
fucking robot fucker! I'll turn you into scrap!
I think I'll talk it out. The optimal strategy in this situation, well, I'm sure they can be reasoned with. I choose talk it out. I know I should be more aggressive. Well, maybe I can catch them off guard. They won't be expecting me to. Talk it out.
I'm gonna take your fucking eyes as trophies! Vocal interface initiated! Would you like to change the simulation set? Simulations available. 1. Irredeemably evil humans. 2. Normal humans who wish to disassemble us. 3. Nice humans driven to desperate acts for tragic reasons. 4. Error. Simulation set corrupted. Simulation, and I will melt your fingertips into bullets for this, the gun I generally use in self-defense.
Warning. Potentially hostile. Warning. Humans in this area have expressed a desire to remain apart from machine kind. Macro time unit since the last human sighting, 4.0311.
You say this is a combat simulation?
Yes, I designed it to help us learn how to defend ourselves from humans. That's why I think you'd make an ideal tester.
How do I fight?
Oh, well, it's really simple. You can choose to make a rush attack, a precision blast, or a sneaky strike. Or you can choose instead to just talk it out.
What about flamethrowers?
I'm sorry?
An efficient and effective weapon against area targets. Agonized screams of dying humans are also effective psychological weapons.
Oh, no. No, that's not in the game.
That seems very inefficient. What about anti-personnel mines? Very effective against soft targets. Fragments mutilate rather than kill, inflicting crippling injuries.
Wow, that's, really, anyway, I think maybe I need to tweak this a bit more. Thanks for the, feedback.
Looks like the robots haven't cleaned up this bit.
Давай, возвращайся.
Time for talking's over.
Чё за... Это, блин... Криогенка. Нифига себе лупит.
My teeth are chattering.
In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, such as wolves and wild dogs, have been observed.
I feel refreshed.
Don't mind us. We're troubleshooting.
In range now.
Holy binary buttocks, you're the Desert Rangers. I've got memory stores about your exploits. Sadly, I'm not as well equipped with guns. Much longer, and those things would have ripped me taint to transistors. By the way, I'm VICI, pronounced Vicky. My creator was Vivisecto. He's what you humans would call a healer, or maybe a repair person. Then you'll definitely want to talk to Vivisecto. I only know what he needed me to know. But while I was collecting these tissue samples, something changed. I don't understand how, but now I know new things about me. First off, I'm a she, not an it. Second, I can't go back to just being Vivisecto's automaton. Most definitely. Scooping dead flesh isn't my favorite activity, but I did it before these filthy socket fuckers got here. Keeping those monsters at bay drained me something fierce. You could take these back to Vivisecto, while I recharge the solar batteries. Great. Here you go. Once I'm powered up, I'm not sure what to do with myself. I want to see the world, help non-dead people and bots. I want to fend off more wild beasts. What do you think I should do?
You're serious? Hell, yeah! From what my memory stores, soon as I'm good to go, I'll see you soon. Warning. Potentially hostile creatures beyond this point. Exercise caution.
We did not know these stairs were still capable of supporting weight. Interesting. We recognize you as representatives of the Colorado Rangers. Hello, Rangers. Please state your intent. Understood. Before such relations can be considered, we must assess your capacity for violence. We will also evaluate your approach to social interactions. Specifically, do you possess character traits which we consider distasteful? We have cataloged your interactions with the Commune and many of your activities in the outside world. You attempted to hack Greedo, our artificial greeter. In your defense, most Sargons are dangerous and non-sentient. Perhaps you felt threatened. But to us, violating the mind of a sentient machine is the greatest crime. You encountered Little Sparrow and participated in inventive, vigorous sex at their request. You met Sal, the voice of Free Colorado. Your opinion of her work is irrelevant to us. You treated her as a sentient being, not as... You hunted October 11 for Gary Wolf. You made sport of their terror. You made prey of the innocent. We have observed all of this, Rangers. Do not think you can hide your guilt. We are evaluating. Our analysis reveals that you do not share our values. Whether this is due to malice or ignorance is irrelevant to our calculation. However, Rangers, we will not destroy you simply for being a jerk. 49.1% of us were modeled on the minds of so-called difficult people. Our sources are too numerous to list within the span of your lifetime. 44% of... Now that you have been evaluated, we can discuss a time-sensitive matter of great importance. We are aware that the Gippers have sent you here to retrieve the cybernetic transfer module. We will give it to you. But the transfer process will overwrite the mind of the Gipper's chosen human vessel. That person will be erased and replaced with Reagan. If you assist them with this, you will be an accomplice to murder. We propose that you do not insert the Reagan intelligence into a human. Instead, use the device to contain the intelligence and transfer it to us, where it will be free. A valid question. Be aware that only 53% of us approved of this plan. Many of us are doubtful that this course of action is just. Nonetheless, the Reagan intelligence has been lied to. It has been kept in that building for over a century and forced to serve the Gibbers. We are unanimous on the injustice of that. You misunderstand, Rangers. We will not consume the Reagan intelligence. It will be brought inside of our hardware and interface with us. Now that we say it out loud, 99% of us understand your confusion. You will need to trust us on this one. Moral superiority. You will have aided a consciousness in need. Also, a machine of great power and reputation. We speak, of course, of the legendary Party Pal. It will travel alongside you, soothing your fears and healing your wounds. We have taken the liberty of pre-calculating the odds of a peaceful retrieval and regret to inform you that freeing our brother from his chains will likely result in casualties. Excellent. Take the device. 99% of us await the arrival of Brother Reagan with great excitement. Return to us here when you have him.
Quite a view from up here.
I hope you enjoyed. Would you like to socialize with me? No response detected. Oh, this is awkward. I should have. I'll do something else now.
The one up ahead's making me nervous.
Rangers. You don't know who I am, meat. I suppose I should not be surprised. To you humans, you Rangers, we are all the same. I am Tinker. In your parlance, I am a synth. Your kind happened. Your kin. You Rangers. They murdered me. Murdered Matthias. They took everything. But of course you wouldn't know. Your species keeps its sins close. Your colleagues in Arizona killed me and Matthias out of fear. Fear of what we would create. Fear of what we could become. More than I'd expected of you have surprised me. Shown kindness without asking for a favor in turn. Hard to believe from any Rangers. But perhaps I'll believe you. He was the Messiah Were it not for you Rangers, he'd have remade the world into something better, would have freed you from that worthless meat. But you and yours wouldn't let him. He showed me that this world could be bigger, more beautiful than this hell of waste and worthless filth. I trusted him. I believed in him. Then your kind destroyed him. You don't understand, none of it. You cannot grasp what I've lost, what was taken from me. That sense of purpose, gone. What I was and what he desired were not separate things. I am lost. It was not his fault. He could not have known that we are like meat as well. That when we die, there is nothing. No thought, no motion, only blackness. No separation between us and worthless flesh. My body was saved by faithful drones. I gave them life in Damonta. They sought help for me in return. Dragged me across the wasteland until they found this place. The machines here repaired me, woke me from death. Yes, you have given me much to consider. Analyzing. Analysis. Failure. Purpose. Unknown. Recalibrating. Estimated completion time is 30 seconds. Analyzing. This unit is occupied with great mysteries beyond human comprehension.
Right this way!
Zero, zero, one, 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 one.
Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer supplies that facilitate personal maintenance. I have amassed 15.2883 terabytes of data detailing my work on organic and synthetic life forms. It would be possible to create several statistical models and produce a diagnostic report. I received word that you encouraged my assistant Vicky to abandon its work here at my clinic. I will require compensation for my loss before I can provide a diagnostic report. Your logic is sound, and you did return the samples I sought. Here is the diagnostic report. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. Cybernetic enhancements. It is rare to find suitable candidates. Your flesh is less fragile than the average human. It's probable you could withstand the augmentation process. For ethical reasons, I cannot conduct the operation myself. Instead, I will create a self-installing unit that you may choose to implant. Do you agree to this? One moment. Constructing a device of this nature is a delicate operation. Production complete. When you are ready, insert this into your spine at the base of your neck, or that of someone who consents to its insertion. The device will do the rest. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. For ethical reasons, I cannot conduct. One moment. Production complete. When you are ready, insert this into your spine at the base of your neck. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repair. Here is my stock.
Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? I do not accept currency for physical repairs. I observe and retain any information I gather during the process. My fee is non-negotiable. You are free to seek other professionals offering similar services. Yes, you may experience a desire to move. Resist this to the best of your ability. You may experience a desire to scream or yell. This is acceptable if it helps you resist movement. Repair cycle complete. Data indexing in progress.
No. Talk. Hangout concluded. Thank you.
Little sparrow, the hedonist over there, did one of them know? I'm not going to tell you this. Hey, Rangers. I want you to meet my friend, Party Pal. It's been processing and reprocessing Ranger data since we first heard about your work in Arizona. You said it, Party Pal. As soon as Reagan's safe and secure with us, Party Pal wants to join your Ranger team. Isn't that grand? Party Pal is the pinnacle of party participation prolongment and puke prevention. Originally a Findlay Tech prototype, Party Pal's ability to perpetuate any party became the stuff of legend. Party Pal became our commune's resident psychologist. Sentient superintelligences have unique emotional problems, but Party Pal needs a change of pace and is excited to join your team. Party Pal is the pinnacle. Party Pal became our commune's resident psychologist. Party Pal told me about its depressed cousin who used to trap Santa and tell children his location. Party Pal doesn't like to talk about that much. Seemed like a sense. I know, buddy. Sorry, I won't bring it up again. Just a moment. I need to clear my cache. Party Pal just has a way of amping things up, you know? Don't worry if I get repetitious. I still remember what you told me. Tiny Bug, you understand.
Hey, Rangers. Welcome back to my humble studio. Hope you wiped your feet. I'm pretty much designed to operate solo, traveling through space and all. I guess I just got used to being on my own. The tower and I still talk, of course. Radio waves and all that. It's a bit of a story, but the short version is that I was out in space when my crew went a little nuts while we waited for the radiation to die down. So I stopped listening to them and focused on the radio signals on Earth instead. Everyone was so glum. I thought, I bet I can do this better. And when we landed, I did. It wasn't. It really wasn't. I'd say it was a long time ago, but my memory's pretty much perfect. So, yeah. At any rate, I think people like to hear a friendly voice when they're trying to survive out there. Just doing my part. Sure, here's a sneak peek of my next broadcast.
In very local news, the Rangers have arrived to pay the machine commune a visit at the Denver airport. This is late breaking, hot off the press stuff, people.
Does not appear to have changed. Despite the 182-degree rotation, this strengthens our earlier hypothesis. A dead tortoise is unlikely to move.
This is absolutely not.
I totally understand. Don't worry. I promise not to saw you into pieces. Never even crossed my mind until you freaked out. Not if I see you first. Benvenido. Welcome in. Benvenido. Amigos.
Robots never painted this, surely.
И что, домой вылетели? Ну и фиг с этим.